Welcome, everybody, to episode 5 of the COD Casuals. I'm your host, Mike.
I'm Justin.
And here we go again, episode 5. We've made it. Pumped as all hell. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing good. You know, the weather is finally here. Spring has come.
Yeah, it's finally nice out here in the East Coast.
Yeah. So that's all the information we'll give where we're from is the East Coast.
East Coast.
Yeah, every time, because we usually film these podcasts towards the end of the day in the evening, and right now it's we're filming this 4:30 just about. Yeah, usually it's already getting dark.
Yeah,
but we're looking out the window and it's nice and sunny, so the vibes are high.
Yeah.
Which is great. And also another great thing that's been going on in our lives, we got a couple of viewers.
Yeah,
which absolutely
whoever's listening,
about.
that's awesome.
Yeah, we got a shout out to our. We have 2 people in the UK, right?
2 listeners from the UK.
2 listeners in the United Kingdom. We're keeping an eye on it. We see you guys.
Whoever
out there.
that is, shout out you guys because that's insane.
Oh,
in
yeah.
the UK, I would have never expected anyone.
I
just expected the US because we're in the US.
Yeah, right. No, same here. I never would think that there's a couple people in the UK that were just stumbling upon podcasts and maybe gave us a listen, whether they liked it or not. We hope they liked it. So if you're listening to the next episode, you two, shout out to you. We greatly appreciate it.
Leave a like and review too.
Yeah,
that'll
absolutely.
help us out.
Yeah, for future episodes. But yeah, otherwise things have been going pretty well. Everything in Call of Duty's been going well. Regarding competitive, watching that's been fun. We did hit some rough patch from our last episode. We left it off on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, our win streak. We were gonna update you guys. Yeah, that's chalk now.
Yeah, first game we played of the night. First game we played, and it wasn't like
we didn't even play it.
Yeah, we played 2 rounds?
Maybe if that. We loaded in and then it kicked us out.
I'll never forget it. It was Cartel.
Yeah, it was Cartel.
It was Cartel Control, because that's all we play is Control.
We were up 2 rounds in Control.
Yep.
And then it kicked us, and that counted as a loss.
Yeah, because I think there was some host in the Marianas Trench. It was literally the worst host ever.
Terrible host.
We were skipping. We were skipping all over the place, and we're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then they just, the game ended, and that counted as a loss.
Yeah. I was mad about that. I can't believe it did that.
Dude, even think about it now. That was a week ago, and I'm still thinking about it's got my blood boiling.
We're 20 plus.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get to 25.
Yeah, that's what we were hoping for.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, it didn't happen. So now we're trying to get that win streak back. But talking about Cartel, even though that map, I'm always gonna hold something against it.
Yeah.
Forever because of that. I really like Cartel as a map. I used to hate it. I think when the game came out, I really did not like it.
A lot of people didn't like it.
It's the bushes.
Yeah, the bushes, man.
Yeah, it's the bushes, and thinking about it, man, it's a big map.
Yeah.
You know?
You can get around the map pretty quickly, though.
But that's like a perfect example of a map where there's a lot of space that's just not utilized.
Unused.
Yeah. Which I think, because for this podcast, we were going to go through a bunch of the maps today.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the Cold War maps and our opinions on all the maps and some of the maps that are played in the CDL.
Yep. Yeah, and why they're chosen. And probably a good reason why Cartel's not chosen is obviously because some of the bushes are complete BS. But I mean, it gets a bit more in depth than that. A big thing just for casual playing of it that's annoying is, again, just the utilization of the map. Spawns, those 2 back areas.
Right when you spawn, that part of the map is not used.
Never.
I use it only for flanking.
Yeah.
Just because I know people aren't ever looking there.
Yeah, and even super far back, not where the bridge is. You know, where the river is.
Yeah.
The other side, where those tents are.
Yeah. That's the only side that I use when I'm flanking. I don't even use the side if you spawn where the bridge is on the B River.
Yeah. No, I would never use that either.
Yeah, I never use that.
Right. But it is a big map when you think about it that way. And even when you're in the river and you go to the left of the house, around there, that wraps around pretty far.
Yeah. But yeah, we can start off with Cartel and keep talking about it, about our opinions, because my opinion on I like the map now. I hated it at first.
Yeah.
Where I was just the bushes.
Yeah.
You can just hide in these bushes.
It's so
Well, you don't
bad.
even need to like crouch. You're already hidden if you're standing up straight.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so bad. And then they went and patched it apparently. I don't know, man. I didn't
notice anything.
No, I didn't.
Maybe I can just see someone's head a little bit clearer, but that's about it.
Maybe we're faded and like we just don't
know.
see it. But I still feel like the bushes are pretty tall.
Yeah. I feel like, especially if you're running in the bushes too and you run into someone, like your aim assist just goes crazy. You don't know where they are.
Oh, yeah. No, it's insane. And I like I've gotten better at understanding that map and not trying to be hanging around in the bushes that much.
Yeah.
I definitely since again we mainly play control.
Mm-hmm.
Just pushing those lanes is mainly the way to go.
Yeah.
And if we're gonna be pushing the warehouse there,
mm-hmm.
just sticking close to the wall.
Sticking to the edges of the map instead of running into the middle.
Yeah, because the
middle's like a free for all.
Yeah. Especially if you got a kid in the tower.
Yeah.
With a thermal stoner.
Yeah, you can see all the way into B and A from there.
Yeah.
Like, ridiculous.
Yeah, he's going to beam you with the 74U cross map.
Yeah, or the stoner.
Yeah.
Stoner. The thermal or the M60 thermal.
Yeah, and they're throwing smokes everywhere. Oh, my God.
Those
the worst
guys.
play style. Yeah, that, unfortunately, every map you can do that.
Yeah.
You can get away with that.
But, I mean, that map, like, it grew on me just because I know how to play it now.
Yeah, that one's definitely grown on me. One that we can move on to that I remember you saying you didn't really like it. It's the newest one in Season 2, Apocalypse.
Yeah, Apocalypse.
Yeah, I remember when when we were starting off in Season 2, you said that you weren't really crazy about that map.
Yeah, that's just because I joined in and it was a team of 6 and they just pounded us.
Yeah.
And
right.
I was like, this sucks because you get spawn trapped.
Yeah.
You can't really break through. But, I mean, like, I like the map. I don't hate it or anything. It's just, even now, I like the map, but I think some other maps are better, at least for pubs.
Yeah.
I know Apocalypse is added into the CDL rotation now.
Yeah.
And they took away Crossroads and Garrison Control, I think. I think those were the 2 maps that they got rid of.
Yeah, I think it was Garrison. Was it Control or Garrison Search?
S&D. Yeah, it might have been S&D.
I think it was Garrison Search.
That sounds right.
Yeah, because like the mid bomb there, I think that's the A site.
Yeah, they only planted on the A site because B was literally into the other spawn.
Yeah, it's impossible.
Yeah. But I like Apocalypse. It's fast, so it fits our play style.
Yeah. No, I really like Apocalypse. It definitely, for me, is like a throwback to... I can't remember the name of them. I think Dome is one of those maps from MW3, but I'm thinking more like World at War, just because of how small it is.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's got to be one of the smaller maps in the game, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It's pretty fast.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're getting caught in the cycle of just, you can get spawn trapped in that map, and you literally won't get out.
Yeah.
If you get caught in that.
Yeah, no
we try our
chance.
best not to get caught in that.
Right. But the overall flow of that map, like, it's strange because it's small, but it doesn't, like, I don't know. It still doesn't feel that small because even that map has some parts that aren't really utilized. Like the back spawn when you're out where the trucks is, you know?
Yeah.
Like, but that's not that bad. That's nowhere near comparing to Cartel where it's this massive area.
The, what is it? The side where you're like spawning inside the temple or whatever it is, building. Mm-hmm. That side, if you get spawn trapped in there, it's over because you're only spawning in there.
Oh yeah, it's so bad.
Because if me and you run up, if you spawn on the other side with the trucks, the left side of the map, if we just run up there and we just hold those angles, you can't really get out.
Yeah, and it's so dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, just throw on like a dark skin for your character.
Yeah.
They'll never find you.
If you give someone the right gun and they're a good player, you can just keep them there.
Yeah, and especially that heady that's there.
Yeah.
That little window.
Yeah.
Woo.
Just don't push through the like up the stairs into their spawn.
Yeah.
Or that window, and you can just sit there and wait for them to come.
Yeah, that spot, and then I mean that's the god spot because you can sit there in window and watch them come out. Or if they hit mid, there's that broken out spot where you can just watch over all of mid. You can watch them spawning. Like
running over to the middle of the map.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So that map, we've definitely been cooking on that map.
Yeah.
Doing really well. And again, I think it's just because it's small.
Yeah, and we like to play fast.
Yeah.
I'm sure people that like to play a lot slower, they probably not a fan of that.
Yeah, it has to be so
Because
hard.
if one of us die, we instantly can get to each other like in a few seconds.
Yeah.
If that.
Yeah, exactly.
So
like the opposite of Apocalypse is like another map like Armada.
next map, we can
Yeah.
talk about.
Armada is honestly has to be the enigma map for me. I cannot figure that out.
I mean, Armada's grown on me too.
Mm-hmm.
Still don't like it compared to the other maps, but I mean, me and you have been doing pretty well on the map.
Oh yeah, looking at all the other maps, it's definitely like I mean, there's the one other one that He Who Shall Not Be Named, that map that I don't like.
Yeah.
But Armada,
I think we only play Control for the most part, but even if we play like Hardpoint too, Armada's just it's hard because in Control especially B is underneath the boat, and if you don't get control of that head glitch, like you're probably not gonna get control unless someone goes over the top and flanks.
Yeah, exactly.
So
right, and we talked about head glitching in our last episode,
Yeah.
so now y'all know what that is.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah, those boxes at the bottom of B,
yeah,
they're facing both sides.
yeah,
The only thing you really have to watch out for are the ladders that come up to the mid area, like on that cross area, or people who are on the opposite side trying to gun you, because you can't really watch. You can't watch that like on a good head glitch.
Yeah.
You know, you're exposed.
Yeah. And the first person to that head glitch, and if they win that gunfight, you're probably not going to get control unless like 2 or 3 flood in together.
Yeah. Or you've got the blessed war machine.
Yeah. It's tough.
Yeah.
But I mean, we've been playing pretty well on that map for the most part. Me and you, we had that reverse sweep. We won 3 in a row. That was good.
Shit, that was so good.
Those guys lost it.
Oh, the composure.
They lost it.
I could see it just falling.
Me and you dropped like 80 kills total in Control.
Yeah. Oh my god. I think that was our first game on that day.
Yeah.
Hop on. We go down 0-2.
Yeah.
And we're 0-2. We're like, okay,
Yeah.
let's run it back. Let's go. Come on. And yeah, every round.
Yeah.
We could just slowly see them deteriorate.
Yeah, I got better at learning how to play that map.
Same.
And like what angles to hold.
Same.
And because that map, if you hold certain angles, like they can't beat you.
Yeah, they really can't.
And like the headies that you hold.
Yeah, like going like underneath B in Control.
Mm-hmm.
If you're standing on the opposite side, like bottom of A stairs.
Yeah.
You know, and you're inside watching this outside the doorway.
Yeah.
Watching back spawn. You can just be like shouldering.
Yeah.
Shouldering just means like you're moving quickly from left to right.
Yeah.
Like on a cover, so they can't shoot you, but you can see them. You know.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is.
Yeah, it's tough for those guys to push out unless you have an insane shot.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, that was a good comeback.
Yeah, no. So Armada, it's not my favorite map, but boy, it does deliver some good dubs.
Yeah.
So the memories are there on Armada, you know.
Yeah, we can move on to the next one. Checkmate.
Yeah, Checkmate's in the CDL rotation.
Mm-hmm.
They play they play Control, they play Search. I mean, obviously they play everything on.
Yeah, and they play Hardpoint.
Yeah.
Those decisions, I mean, like at the end of the day, the pros know better, like why these maps work the best.
Right.
But I mean, from the viewer perspective, those maps are great to watch. Like Checkmate, it's fast.
Yeah.
The hills on Hardpoint, they make sense, and it's always fast paced.
Yeah.
I remember at first when we started playing it, I was like, dude, this map is so big. Like, there are way too many places to hide.
Yeah.
But after we played it for, a few times, we finally figured out how to play it.
Yeah, it's weird. It's not that big of a map when you really think about it.
Yeah.
It's like it's a medium-sized map.
Yeah, but I remember like when we first started playing it, we couldn't even there are so many open spaces to watch, and we didn't know where to watch.
Yeah.
But again, that's like people are hearing it a lot. Like I'm saying, we understand how to play the map now.
Mm-hmm.
It's going back, like changing your play style.
Yeah.
How to play it and the different routes you run.
Yeah, and that all varies depending on the map.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time when we play, particularly in Control, because we're trying to, whether we're trying to capture the point or defend it, we have specific routes that we run.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, we don't have like playbooks like we're in the
Yeah.
NFL here,
Yeah.
but there's just certain ways that we're gonna go about the map
Yeah.
because that's generally what the other team will push.
Yeah.
They'll run, so we'll meet up with them and try to get the kills on them. And
Yeah.
push them back.
Yeah.
But-
We're not gonna play Checkmate, Checkmate like Apocalypse. I don't even use a sub on Checkmate.
Yeah,
I usually run an AR.
same here.
Yeah.
And I'm mainly always a sub player, you know.
Yeah.
So Checkmate is like an AR map for me, 95% of the time.
Yeah. If I've ran a sub on Checkmate, but if I ran a sub on Checkmate, I'm not running the same routes that I usually do
No,
with an AR.
no, you have to change your play style.
Yeah. But I like Checkmate because if you get control of the plane, you basically have control of the whole map, to be honest. That
Yeah.
middle area.
And I feel like spawn trapping in that is really easy too.
Yeah.
Like, because the spawns are so deep,
Yeah.
you know.
You know where they're coming from, but only problem is like there's so many head glitches they can
Yeah,
hide off of.
yeah. So you gotta have good eyes.
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta make sure your glasses are clean before you go play
Yeah.
those people.
I'm like
honestly.
leaning in.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you got you got the shoulders resting on the legs.
Yeah.
You're like glued in. Yeah, you look like Diamond Con.
Yeah, right.
The lights on you.
But it's a good S&D map.
Yeah, super fun.
And a good control map.
Yeah, you know, I mean, and Hardpoint, right?
Yeah.
It's just it's all around
Yeah.
good. But Checkmate, like the big thing with Hardpoint that I like is the rotations. Rotation just meaning like if you play Hardpoint every minute, it is.
Yeah.
Like what point you have to be at moves throughout the map.
Mm-hmm.
And what you generally want is you want the points to kind of be spaced out.
Yeah.
You don't want to like have to move from one point and then move like 2 inches and then there's the next point.
Yeah.
You know, part of the reason that was why Crossroads was gone because I mean it was really small, but they had a real problem with that with Hardpoint. Some of the rotations between points was ridiculous. So Checkmate's really fun. There's a lot of strategy in how to play Checkmate.
Grabbing spawns, making sure like you get as many points as you can, and then making sure your team's set up for the next hard point.
Yeah.
And chaining those together.
Yeah. And it's always fun too because if we're watching an Optics playing on Checkmate,
Yeah.
Optic they are the gods of Checkmate.
Yeah.
Hardpoint. They absolutely clap on.
They're
that
so
map.
good on that
Yeah,
map.
they're insane. So.
And S&D on that map's really fun to watch too, because the lanes are so deep. Especially watching AR players, like watching Krim play that map.
Yeah.
He is so deep into the map, and
Yeah.
you're seeing these heads just pop up and just beaming them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing. Like any of the big AR players, I mean, just any of them, right? They're all insane. Watching them play on a map like that where they are so, I mean, they're all vital, but that map in particular, because it's so difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The subs on that map, it's pretty hard because all you really can do is just go in the plane.
Yeah.
And then you're just at a stalemate between the other team.
Yeah, right.
Just waiting for like someone to make a mistake.
Yeah. It's funny how like that map, Checkmate, and then MW2's, what's the map they're playing? I'm going to...
Afghan?
Terminal.
Oh, Terminal? Yeah.
Well, Afghan, yeah, they had one too. But Terminal, like... They both have planes in it, but Terminal is kind of strange in that, like, there's...
It's not just a plane.
Yeah.
It's a whole airport.
Yeah, like a whole fight could be going on, and you be in the plane, and, like, you can't be engaged in it.
Yeah.
Whereas in Checkmate, if you have the plane,
Yeah.
you can engage on both sides, because both of those wings are blown out
Yeah.
on each side.
Mm-hmm.
So it's I thought that was pretty cool.
You remember in MW2, the guy with the RPD sitting in the back of the plane, just shooting the
Yeah, he's
And
like,
he-
yeah, that staircase.
Yeah.
Yeah, or not staircase, the ladder.
The ladder and the barrel. Like, if you
Yep.
he would blow them up and then just lay there.
Lay down there with an RPD.
Yeah.
And he was literally impossible to kill.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he'd probably throw a claymore right in front of him. So if you
Yeah.
went up the stairs to try to kill him, you'd get smoked instantly.
Yeah.
Oh.
The memories.
Dude. Yeah. I'm getting PTSD right now from that. Good God. Yeah. But no, that it's interesting to see, you know, interesting to see two maps with planes, you know. But how they play so differently.
Yeah.
So yeah, Checkmate, fire. Love that map. Crossroads, fire.
Next map. I really like that map. It's a good map for pubs.
Exactly.
I completely understand why the pros don't like it, because the like hard point especially doesn't make sense. Like what P3 and P4, you can just chain those. Those are like money hills.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
money hills are just hills that you can get so much time off of it because of where you're spawning.
Right.
It's like nearly impossible to break.
Yeah. And like with the other maps where they play that, that's generally not what you want,
Yeah.
right? You want to have spawns kind of flipping a lot
Yeah.
to go from point to point, which is not easy to do.
Yeah.
Where, I mean, Crossroads, that's not easy to do to hold spawn, but if you do,
yeah,
that's a free, like, and if you get a really good hold, you can easily get over 100 points.
yeah, that's a free, like, it should be a free 120 points
Yeah.
for whatever team, and that's why at the professional level makes sense why they don't like that map.
Yeah.
Because for the most part, you're not going to be making the same mistakes as like a public player.
Yeah.
We like this map because it's fast.
Yep.
And we get to just run around and get everyone.
Yeah, because we just play control on this.
Yeah.
Mainly.
Yeah. And we just know how to play it.
Yeah.
And I love breaking like the hills and stuff.
Yeah.
For the most part, like we always fight for the A hill.
Yeah,
in
always.
Control, and then after that, just spawn trap them.
Yeah, that's usually the goal. And then there's those rare occasions where the teammates, we just see them all rushing over to B. We're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, right.
We're going to catch them off guard and grab B.
Yeah.
But B is hard to hold. If lives are even.
Yeah, it's hard to hold because people are sitting on the ridge, the rocks.
Yeah. You've got to have people on the point, but you also have to have, like, if you had a full team, right? You got to have some ARs sitting back watching that hill.
Yeah.
Because those people just slide off the hill and they'll catch everybody off guard.
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
can fry them.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
That's a tough part, but I like that map a lot for pubs. I would say that's probably like one of my favorite maps in pubs.
Yeah.
Definitely, especially in like the base maps in Cold War.
Yep.
Like Apocalypse came in season 2.
Yep.
So not really including that in
No.
this, but
No, it's the same thing. And then, like I said, Crossroads, I dig it. I get why they don't have it in the pros.
mm-hmm.
And they've swapped out, not Crossroads particularly, but they've got in now for pros in Season 1 Express.
Yeah.
Which was from BO2, right?
Yeah. Next map we can talk about.
Yeah.
I really liked Express. I played BO2, and this map was always fun.
Yeah.
I'm sure anybody listening that played Black Ops 2, the golden era where COD was just blowing up, especially the competitive scene, Express S&D is so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
So much fun to watch.
Never forget that moment of Clayster.
Yeah.
Up at the top there, getting the two-piece. Amazing. Yeah. Express is really fun, and it's fun to play Control on.
Yeah.
I really like Control.
Fun.
We haven't played Hardpoint on it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Control on Express, again, mainly what we do, it's really, really fun. It's hard.
Yeah.
You know? But, yeah, overall, that map just has such good flow. It really says something about the old maps.
Mm-hmm.
That, you know, are coming from these games, like that one, and then what was the other one that's from the old COD? Raid.
Yeah, Raid.
Yeah. Like, bringing some of these old maps back, man, they're classics. They're so good.
Yeah. Express, it's so fun to play. You can be an AR and do well, and you can play as a sub and do really well.
Yeah.
That's, like, my favorite part about it. Like, I usually run an AR on this map, but, like, I love watching over the train.
Yeah.
Like over B in Control, and on top of that, I can jump on top of the train and watch into the A site.
Yeah.
And just watch over that too.
Yeah. Express, that map just has so many gives and takes of like, you could do this, but this could happen. You could do this, but that, which is good.
Yeah.
You know?
It's
like,
balanced.
Exactly. It's a very balanced map. There's no real points on that map, as far as I know, that you can just hold and, man, you're set.
Yeah.
Like, it is so,
there's no favorable side.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no spots in that map where like a guy can just hold that and you're screwed.
Yeah.
You know, where that is not the same to be said for a fair amount of these maps. Like it's very, very hard to break a spot if they're in it. So yeah, Express is a super, super good map. I love watching it too.
Yeah. And we've had some good comebacks on this map too.
Yeah, we have had some good comebacks on here.
Almost clutched, 2 days ago?
Yeah, I think it was 2
days ago. It's like a 1v3 or something.
Yeah.
And I got caught.
Game 5.
Yeah.
Fell apart at the last minute.
Yeah. The teammates, man.
Yeah. Let's move on. Okay. No. Yeah, that happens. I mean, it's tough. The teammates, they'll completely cost you.
Yeah.
You wonder what happened, and then you scroll down to the guy who's last on your team, and you went like 7-20.
Yeah, and you're like, man,
Like, come on,
that's
dude.
like a whole round.
Yeah, it is a whole, basically. Yeah. And he's running around with like the most obscene class setup. You're like, man, what are you doing?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah. It's tough. Most of the time when we're breaking hills, it's got to be like you and me doing a push.
Yeah, doing it together.
Yeah.
Because teammates for the most part can't do it.
Yeah. And then we just hope that those teammates, they see us capping and they're like,
And they jump on too.
Oh, let's hop on. Let's get it.
I always wonder like what they're thinking about that. Because it's always a give and take for me and you, because like it's either no one likes to play. I mean, no, people do like to play OBJ, but you want to be the star. You know, everyone goes off and gets the kills, and you know, all that, and no one wants to do the dirty work and just sit on the OBJ and cap to win.
Yeah.
And me and you will have to sit and cap and try to get all the kills, and the teammates are running around trying to get kills, but they're like dumb negative.
Yeah. Like, how many games have we played where the other team isn't doing anything in the kill department, but they're just capping?
Yeah.
Like, when does that happen?
Yeah, exactly.
Never.
Yeah.
Never. It's always like maybe one or two guys in the team are doing the cap.
Yeah.
And everyone else is frying, or it's a team where they are all teaming and
Yeah,
they're trying dumb hard.
Yeah.
You know?
They're playing as a team, trying to play the objective together.
Yeah. It's never like the lottery hits and you just get this perfect team of absolute idiots.
Yeah.
Who are all like trying to cap. Just never happens.
Yeah, it's always me and you. Either we have to go off and still no one like caps a flag, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like we look at the lives, we're like, how are we even right now?
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's been times where like you'll be 12-0 or like, and this is like just a couple minutes into the game.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh my god, like these kids are awful. And then you look at the lives, and the guy's like, lives are low, keep it. I'm like, what? I'm like, what are you talking about? Yeah, and you look at like the team, the guy's like 0-8.
Yeah.
He's got 0 damage. I'm like, dude,
Come
he's not doing anything.
Help.
Yeah, save me.
Just hop on the flag or something.
Oh yeah. The worst is when it's just one person on the hill, maybe two, and you just see that marker.
Slowly.
So slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's usually one of us just sitting there trying to cap it.
Yeah.
And we're like, come on, teammates, help us.
Yeah. That's like, I mean, that's with Express, but I feel that a lot, like on the next map we talk about, that's out of the rotation for competitive search is Garrison.
Yeah.
That point, the A hill, like right on the catwalk, I guess you could call it that, or that platform.
That's B.
That's B.
Yeah.
Faded. Yeah. But if you're on, so B platform there, like right outside the outside lights and where all that stuff is, man, that point you need to stack that, like, because that point, man, is so hard to hold. It's brutal, you know, especially if you got like no one watching lights. Like, you're always trying to watch lights.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to watch mid, and then somehow some guy will hit green, flank.
Yeah, flank. Yeah, like if you go on that heady, right, when you spawn where the platform is, you have to watch lights. Someone can come behind you from the catwalk, or someone can go underneath the vents and come and get you.
It's a tough hill to hold.
Yeah.
But I do really like Garrison, though.
Yeah, I like Garrison, too.
Yeah, I think it's a really fun map. Spawns in that map, I mean, Garrison, not the side where... it's not the side where you're rolling on the tanks. If you're watching, talking about the animations, it's when you're rolling on the boats.
Yeah.
You know, like where you're at, like at the docks.
Yeah.
That spawn side is so strange to me.
That docks, yeah.
Just because there's so much in there. Like, they've got a whole room in the back.
Yeah.
And
I've never used that area.
Yeah.
Ever.
There's like... what goes down there, like in prop hunt, like that's the only time you're ever back there.
Or someone's just like playing back, someone that knows how to play the game and is sitting back there because they know someone's coming in for the flank.
True.
But I've never even used that.
No.
The most that I use of that map is like I sit on the tanks.
Yeah.
Like waiting for someone to come out of lights.
Yep.
Or I'm watching over the middle in the catwalk.
Yeah. But no, I like Garrison a lot. I think that's a good one. And I like watching it too. Search didn't bother me that much on that map.
Yeah. I got, like, for the pros, makes sense why they got rid of it. Because it's the B bomb. Like, it's over on the side, like, in bricks, like, outside of bricks.
Yeah, it's like in that alleyway outside
Yeah.
of bricks.
And if you think about like where you spawn when you're spawning in on the side with the tanks,
yeah,
you have to run all the way to that area just to plant.
yeah, it's
and
crazy.
A's like in the middle, like
Yeah.
right where lights is, outside of lights. Like
yeah,
no one's going to be.
I remember Scump said on one of the podcasts, he's like, I wish there was a percentage that I could see of the people who have, like, when they're playing competitively, planted there.
Yeah.
He's like, because it has to be almost non-existent.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm sure someone has that stat.
Yeah.
Someone has to have that stat.
They must have that stat.
Yeah.
Because it's always inside.
Yeah.
You know? Pushing outside, again, because how else are you going to go through there? You have to push up mid-map.
You have to win green.
Yeah. Well, yeah, if you go that route, if you try to hit top green, like that little server room, if you want to call it that. But even if someone's in there, they probably have somebody sitting on the staircase out there.
Yeah. Or on that artillery, whatever that thing is.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is. Is that a tank?
I call it just artillery.
Yeah.
I think, if we're calling out, I think that's just what we call it, artillery.
I don't actually know what that is because I haven't looked at it.
Yeah, right.
I think it's a tank. I don't know.
There's like the artillery things that are in the middle of it, you know?
Yeah.
That are kind of like...
It might be. I have no idea.
I have no idea what it is.
I don't look at the map that much, I guess.
It's something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, when we play, we always go to B first and control, and then go to A.
Yeah.
Search, I mean, public search. It's always a coin toss.
Yeah, it's a toss. You can
you can kind of pull stuff off.
Yeah.
That you could never pull off in pros.
Yeah. I mean, some of the players in search they don't know what they're doing.
No. Yeah, search is hard to play though if you're only by yourself.
Yeah.
You know, it can be fun, but.
Yeah, but overall, Garrison, good map.
Yeah, I would agree. And we'll quickly glance over this one here.
The next map, Miami. I'm not a fan of this map.
I almost was going to say I hate this map, but that's a strong word.
Not a fan.
Yeah, this map's it's trash.
The search for pros, it's fun to watch.
Yes.
But that's because they know how to play it.
Yeah.
And for the most part, they don't ever use the middle of the map. Ever. Yeah. It's always either on the beach or it's over on the B site.
Yeah.
Where like the boats are docked.
Yep.
Like no one ever runs into the middle.
No, never. Yeah, that's suicide if you go to try to do that.
Yeah. When I'm like playing Miami, I have to get so close to the screen and like squint.
Oh my god!
Like, look.
Yeah, you turn your brightness up to 10,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Miami's one of those maps I could probably count on one hand how many times I've popped off on it.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I mean, it doesn't really come up in our rotation that much because usually just vote that out.
Yeah, because so many people don't want to play it in pubs.
Yeah.
It's a very campy map too.
Yeah.
And like if you're using a sniper, you just need to look down the middle.
Yeah.
It's not like you really have to look anywhere else.
Yeah. There's just, I don't know. There's so many things I don't like about that map. I hate that it's dark.
Yeah.
It's dark as all hell. There's so many hiding spots.
If they made that map like during the day, like daylight Miami, I wonder if that map would be a little bit better.
I think it would be.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it'd be a little bit better.
But me and you will do well on that map, but that's just because we watch the pros play it.
Yeah.
And we know where people are going to pop up.
Yeah.
Again. And me personally, I like to run up the middle. And again, we play control. So I like to go over onto the beach side because not many people are expecting you on that side right away.
Yep.
Because you spawn so close to B.
Right.
And then I'll just pick them off and spawn.
Yeah.
While the teammates are capping B.
Yeah. No, that's more or less what you can do. I mean,
but other than that, Miami, definitely my least favorite in this COD.
Yeah, easily. I mean, I didn't like it when it was in the I think it was in the alpha.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was just Miami and what's the map? Satellite.
Yeah.
I think those were the only
Moscow, wasn't it? Or was Moscow?
You know, it might have been. Miami was definitely, it was either in the alpha or the beta. I can't remember. But even back then, I hated that map.
Either
and
way.
I still hate it.
Miami, not our favorite map.
No,
it sucks
playing
compared to
it's
the rest.
Complete trash.
Yeah.
But it's fun to watch search. So, yeah, that's the deal on that.
Yeah.
Changing gear, though, a map that we really, really like, Moscow.
Yeah.
Love it.
Moscow's a fun map.
Love
really fun map.
that map.
That's a very, in the pro scene, very AR dominated, which I completely understand why.
Yeah.
Because there's so many like lanes to watch. But me and you in pubs, we mainly just run subs.
Yeah. Oh yeah, all the time.
Just subs.
I don't know if I've ever used an AR on Moscow.
I have, just like watching over each other.
Yeah.
Just because I know like our teammates, for the most part, most people run subs on that map and they can't do anything.
Yeah.
And I remember we played a team and they were like killing us, and then as soon as I switched to an AR, I was just sitting back and picking them off in the street, and they just couldn't do anything.
Yeah. Yeah, there's certain play styles like you can. I mean, again, that's why that map is a good one, because you can play as an AR and be really successful and a sub. I really like when we're, I mean, really on either side. Actually, no. If we're defending, I'll always hit the flank on that map. Always. Yeah.
Don't give up the strat. People are gonna play us. They're gonna just sit there and watch us.
It's on the DM. If you're trying to get a good strat on Moscow, most people are absolute idiots.
Yeah, especially when you're playing control. Yeah. They are not gonna watch that flank ever.
Yeah,
because you spawn so close to B, everyone just goes to B.
Yeah, it's amazing how nobody watches that flank. Like maybe there's one or two guys who might push.
Maybe
they might push towards top escalators.
Yeah,
eskies. Might hit eskies, but that's
them like overextending on the map.
Yeah,
because I like you always hit that flank. I try to cut it down I run straight through the middle, into the checkers,
right?
And maybe someone will be on that heady.
Yep.
Sometimes like they won't, or they'll just jump out and try to cap on B, and I'll kill them.
Yeah.
Then I run up the middle and then go into their window.
Yeah.
And then pick off 2 or 3.
Yeah, it's crazy how you can do a flank and push into their window, and no one's watching it.
Yeah.
Everyone's just...
even after you get a kill.
Yeah. It's only tough if it's a full team and they're capping that, because by the time you hit that flank, they're probably like 80% there.
Yeah.
And for you to try to slay out 5-6 people on a hill,
yeah,
you'll probably get smoked before that happens.
Yeah. And I mean, you can get away with that in pubs at the pro level.
Yeah. That's not happening.
They're watching every single angle.
No, yeah, it's definitely not. You can't do that.
They're pub players. Like, you can do almost anything in pubs.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's the fun of it.
Yeah.
Because you can just go absolutely bat wild with some of the things you want to try out.
Because, like, that strat, when you're going on the flank and I'm pushing through the middle, dude, if no one's there, I'm like, oh, I'm going to get them. Because I know they're sitting on B. I just run past them.
Yeah.
Get into their window. One guy's usually laying down behind their plant. One guy's sitting at the statue.
Yep.
Maybe another guy's sitting under our window. And you can get all 3, like, instantly.
Yeah.
And they won't even know what happened. They're off the point. You jump out the window, go over onto the street side. They're spawning back left of the map, and you're there already.
Yeah.
And just getting fried.
Yeah, it's over. My favorite thing on that map to do is, if we're attacking, we do a lightning fast cap
on B.
Yeah. Super fast cap. And it's weird because sometimes they'll push, sometimes they won't.
Yeah.
Like, who really knows what goes on in their brains?
It's usually like 1 or 2 people that push.
Then they get insta-fried, and then we cap. And then I don't know what they're doing after that. But there's times where, like, I'll die, and then I spawn escalators.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, they're not there.
Yeah.
Like, I'm waiting to see if they're in the bank. I'm like, yo, we're going to get screwed.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we're going to have to, figure this out.
Yeah.
And then no one's there. I'm like, elbow? And it's just tumbleweeds rolling by. I'm like, bro, run it up. Hop the point. Like, they ain't coming. Yeah. And then all the teammates see it too. They're like, yo. They come. I'm like, come on.
That's a spawn knowledge of people, because if you're spawning inside the bank, someone's spawning like at Eskies, or someone's there at Eskies.
Yeah.
They're already pushing that A point.
Yep.
But most pub players don't even think about that.
No.
So if I spawn there, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna run over there because someone's there. I gotta cut them off.
Yep.
But yeah, when we cap B, and then we cap B, and like all 6 guys show up at B and kill all of us, we'll all spawn like top Eskies.
Yeah.
And no one's there, and we just hop on and cap.
Yeah.
Them.
And they have to. Usually they're spawning, like, they may spawn way back too.
Yeah, and at the bank.
Yeah.
If they die. Yeah.
Yeah.
and they're not gonna have enough time.
No, they don't have enough time, and then we're set up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember before we move on to the next map. Remember that game we played? I can't remember if it was game 5. I think it was.
It was game 5.
Yeah, it was a
They
game.
blew it.
They blew it. Yeah, they didn't even show up that game 5 or that round 5 there. They just like it was exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah.
We just pushed in.
I mean, because they're outgunning our teammates. Like, me and you were, like, trying so hard to win.
Sweat was dripping off me, dude. Yeah. I was chugging game fuel.
Yeah.
And then they just, oh, my God, they blew it.
Yeah, we capped B. And then they killed me, and you spawned over at Eskies already.
Yeah.
No one was there.
Yeah.
And they wiped out our entire team, and we all just spawned there together. And just hopped on, and they had no time to run back.
And then I think you might have called in the war machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was sitting right on top of the point watching the main door outside bank.
Yeah.
They
can't do anything.
That was it. Yeah, so no, Moscow super fun game to play in pubs. I like it for hardpoint too, even though we don't play it as much. It's fun for search too.
Yeah. That's just it's a good map.
Yeah, I really like watching it. I like watching the pros play it too.
Because they know everything.
Yeah.
Though my least favorite point on that map is probably like the street area.
Yeah.
Because you can just like hide so far away.
Yeah. And they blocked off that area in the street on Moscow, which is nice too.
Yeah. I'd never use that part. So.
Yeah. It's just more map consolidation,
Yeah.
which they needed. So yeah, moving on, Nuketown and Nuketown Holiday doesn't exist anymore.
Everyone knows this map. It's Nuketown.
It's Nuketown. What more can you say about it?
Yeah,
really?
Iconic map. It plays differently than like other Nuketowns. Bo4 Nuketown, I love that map.
Yes,
love that map because it's funny. Because in this Nuketown, I only use a sub. Yeah. I never run an AR.
Yeah.
But in BO4, I always ran the ICR.
Yeah, you'd always sit up in the
house and I can just like a bitch. Beam, and then I'll push up onto the Jeep and just hold that heady.
Yeah.
Like, you're not beaming me off of that.
Yeah. It's weird. In this version of it, I mean, I don't know. You can't hold that Jeep heady.
No, you can't because it's like
tiny.
It's smaller.
Yeah, the Jeep. It's like a little toy Jeep.
Yeah.
What is this? And
then depending on the side you spawn in, if you push out outside a garage, you can look into the other house.
Yeah.
The other window when you couldn't before.
Yeah.
Because the bus is shorter.
Right.
But yeah, BO4 Nuketown. I mean, there were plenty of games on that where like I didn't die. Yeah. Like I would go like 20 plus and not die.
And now this map, it's like
it's just run up and get control.
Yeah. Yeah, control on this map is like it is so biased depending on what map or what side you're on. Yeah. If you're attacking, good luck.
Yeah.
Like you better have a god squad of people on your team.
Yeah.
Because every time we play, it's so defense heavy.
Yeah. Especially if we're playing against like a team.
Yeah.
Like we have to go in cap.
Yeah, you have to.
If you, especially when we play control, like if you have control of their garage and their house, it's over. You're gonna win.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And that map lives can get so brutal.
Yeah, so fast too.
Yeah, it's so I don't know. I mean, I've liked Nuketown in the previous CODs. In this one, I'm like,
it's Nuketown.
Yeah, I don't really get all that crazy about it.
Yeah.
Very very hot and cold on that map.
Yeah.
So
iconic map, but
yeah,
it's whatever. We've
more
all
iconic
played it.
Map though.
Yeah.
Next one, Raid.
Raid is such a fun map.
Such a fun map. Raid, I would probably say is my favorite map in this game. Like regarding control. Like so far, like in the last two that we have after this, Raid is up there. Apocalypse and Crossroads are probably like they got to be in my top maps.
Yeah.
Like I love those maps.
Yeah, I really like Raid. Raid is so much fun for hardpoint control and S&D.
Yeah.
This is
it is the perfect game.
Perfect map. Yeah. It's so much fun to play.
Yeah.
Cuz we can change it up so easily. Like I mean we always hit the driveway first and try to cap A.
Yeah.
But if we really wanted to, we can take over B.
Yeah, you could.
And cap that and then switch over to A. But Raid's just iconic. There's so many different lanes to watch, and like you can predict where people are coming.
Yeah,
it's just a fun map.
Yeah, I really like I like the pace on Raid.
Yeah,
like it's fast, but it's not like Apocalypse fast.
Yeah,
you know, Like again, what makes a good map, I feel, is you can have multiple play styles.
Yeah.
Raid, you can crush it with a sub. You can also crush it with an AR.
Yeah.
If you're sitting up in the top laundry, they call it, which is like right outside the main hill there, the A hill.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can do really, really well. Or if you're sitting in kitchen, you got mid. If you're sitting in money, you can watch like that whole
Over
side
B.
there. Watch over B.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's great.
Yeah, it's a really good map.
So.
And I mean, I usually run an AR on this map.
Yeah.
But I would say I go like, it's like 60-40. It depends like how I'm feeling that day.
Yeah.
And if I'm playing well with an AR, I'm gonna keep using the AR.
Yeah.
Just because there's so many long lanes. But I can use a sub on this map too and feel really good with it.
Yeah. I think most of the time I always use a sub. There's a few times when we were doing league play. Where I would use the AR and do really well. But I think, honestly, that's just because the caliber of people you're up against.
Yeah.
And the XM4 is just so good.
So good.
Yeah.
But like this raid, though, definitely the pacing of this is a little bit different than BO2. Because I know in BO2, if you spawn on kitchen side, if you run up, you can like wall bang the middle where Zig is. And you can get the kill, but you usually meet at the same exact time.
Yeah.
In this map, like whoever spawned in kitchen gets there first.
Yeah.
And you can like 9 times out of 10, if you're a good player, you're winning that.
Yeah.
If you're spawning garage side and you go to Zig, like someone's already gonna be in kitchen.
Yeah.
That's why I never go there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No. So.
But raid, great map.
Yeah.
Love that.
Great map. Always try to push A on that map.
Yeah. That driveway. Yeah.
Yeah. That's usually just the move. Oh, immediately hucking nades.
Yeah.
Nades over staircase.
Yeah.
Outside laundry.
Get that trophy out.
Yeah. So yeah, funny enough, that raid and Express, definitely some of the best maps in this game.
And they're from the older games.
Yeah. So a trend going on.
Yeah.
Maybe the best maps are in the past. Who knows?
Next map.
And yeah, next one. I think this was in the alpha.
It's in the alpha or the beta?
One of
those.
I'm thinking it was in the alpha satellite.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, this map at first when I played it in the alpha, I was doing pretty solid on it. Now I like it.
I like this. I wasn't a big fan at first.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh my god, there's so many different places you can hide. The dunes. But again, the more you play it and you start understanding where like players are going, the common spots.
Yeah.
And like, especially since we play control a lot, like heavy objective game modes, they're always pushing the same area.
Yeah.
And like we always push B first when we're attacking. Which is out in the dunes, and if someone's sitting that top rock area, outside of B, like you're just controlling the whole map, that whole side.
I think of all the maps here, like this one and maybe Nuketown, I think Satellite can be, depending on the playstyle, probably the most frustrating map to play though.
Yeah.
Because say you're playing against guys who are just. I mean, man, they love snipers. That's
snipers,
their snipers, and yeah, like ACOG LMGs, thermal LMGs. They are near impossible to kill.
Yeah,
it is just it's so brutal. Most of these maps you can work around that. Satellite, that's where I think it just is so hard, especially too in control with the B point.
Yeah,
being in the middle of the dunes there.
Yeah,
like
there's not that much cover.
Yeah, there's none.
You got like hills like covering you, and people have to jump over to get you, but
but people can be dug in so easily on satellite sniping, whether they're way in the back sniping or with an LMG. So, but at the same time, if people aren't doing that, I mean, you can pop off and it could be a super fun map.
This map definitely AR dominated.
Oh yeah.
Like, I mean, you've seen me run the 74U a few times, and that's just me running around everywhere.
Yeah.
And I like to spawn trap them, especially if they're attacking. You can spawn trap them.
Yep.
But there's so many lanes on this map. Like, you could be sitting in the middle of satellite, up where the broken plane is, and you can watch over the dunes.
Oh yeah, easily.
So you can see almost anyone on the map at any time. Yeah. Basically.
Yeah. Most of the time, if I'm attacking, we're trying to cap the point, I just immediately go and cap B.
Yeah.
And get that out of the way and try to beat them there, because once you're on that point, they have to push you.
Yeah.
You know, unless you're an idiot and you're trying to challenge them.
Yeah.
Which is like most of the time, if I see a glint, I'm like, nope,
Duck.
nope.
Yeah.
Throwing down trophies. Forgot my field mic, putting that up. I'm like, nope, I'm laying here.
I'll try to help you unless I see a teammate hop on with you, and then I just
good.
I sit on the rock.
Yeah, and cover.
Yeah.
But attacking, defending rather, I always go top plane or middle of the plane there, and I always watch right lane.
Yeah. Always. Yeah.
I don't know why. Talk about like routes that are just embedded in my blood.
Yeah.
I just always do that. I never, very rarely go to the dunes. I like always hit that to make sure they don't get top control and start like, you know, pushing up and spawn trapping us.
Yeah.
I'll do that, and then I'll advance and try to do the same things that they're dumbass.
My route is I always go into the bottom, like the trenches.
Yeah.
I jump around the corner because I know someone's going to be there.
Yeah.
I get them, and then I push up into like that arch area.
Yep.
And I just spawn trap them there.
There you go.
I always do that. Every single like defense round, I always do that.
And that works because then you're there, and then I'm up top.
Yeah.
In the plains with an AR.
So if they go right,
yeah,
like you got them, and if they keep pushing my way, like I'm there.
And I can call out a couple of guys if they're like coming around the outside, trying to pinch you or something like that. You know.
Yeah. I use that entire map, which is weird. It's one of the few maps that I actually push around everywhere.
Yeah, that is true.
Because primarily I like to push the trenches. Like I'm always there.
Yep.
But I'm always up top too, and like sometimes I'm in the dunes, only if I'm defending though.
Yeah.
Like I never go there when I'm attacking.
Right. Yeah, that map you use, like in the spawns there, you can use all that area there pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just a really good map.
Yeah.
Again, it can be a bit of a quoting Octane. It's a coin flip. It can be a coin flip, depending on the play styles.
If they get top control where the broken plane is, it's so hard to win.
Yeah.
Because if they have top control, they're about to cap B.
Yeah, it can be a very frustrating map.
And you can if they have top control and you spawn in, they can just see you immediately.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
There's definitely some people we've pissed off the way we play that map.
Oh yeah,
just because because like I'm up top.
Yeah,
I'm being an absolute.
I'm in
punk.
the trip.
Yeah. Like, oh man, people definitely lose full the way we're playing that.
Yeah.
But that's the thing with that map. You know, most of these maps control is, you know, that's the key. But satellite, it's so obvious.
Yeah.
What controlling the map is. It's like it's just like Checkmate. If you've got the plane, you're good.
Yeah.
Like if you can watch over those wings and maybe you're below the plane, you're watching over like where barrels are.
Yeah.
Like right side of where the wooden house is.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there's so many points that you can easily hold. Satellite's just like that.
Yeah.
You got top control, you got arches, game over.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And I thought that map wasn't gonna be that fun because it was just so big.
Yeah.
But it is a big map, but
yeah,
it doesn't feel like that at the same time.
Yeah. So then we got satellite, and then that was the second to last one, the grand finale, the Pines. Pines season 1 map here.
Yeah.
Interesting map.
I like the map. Not my favorite map, but
yeah.
I mean, me and you always do well on it.
Yeah, Pines is so strange.
Yeah, it's a weird map.
It's like I like it, but I don't like it. But I do well on it, so I'm like, yo, it's sick.
Because like, it's definitely more defense oriented.
Yeah,
I mean, a lot of these maps are, to be honest.
Yeah,
but like, especially this map, because as soon as you spawn in, like if you control top of escalators on both sides, like you win.
Yeah,
like they can only come from one area.
Yeah, you can do really, really well.
Yeah, because there's like no other way to get around besides going up the escalators. Maybe that room like tucked away in the corner, like where A is, where you can go up those stairs.
Yeah, like right outside of 18.
Yeah,
that like
but
little shop there. Yeah.
Other than that, the only way to get control is to go up the set of escalators.
Yeah, and the problem is if you're trying to do that push on AO you're talking about there, going in that side room of A, is if you go up those stairs, that room, that's generally a route people are hitting because they're spawning right there.
Yeah.
Like right outside of that. They're spawning at the chocolate shop.
Yeah.
So,
and it's super tiny too. So if you're hitting that,
yeah.
like most people are gonna kill you.
Yeah, that's risky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never push that.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you.
But I like Pines for the most part. Pines, I always hit the same routes.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah,
like,
same thing.
Like when we're attacking, like I'll give up my strat right here if you guys want to use them. But
take out the notepad.
yeah, right. Take the notes. If we're attacking, I always try to hit B and hit the flank. So I run through the arcade area, go through the little vents in the back, which I bet some people don't even know about. You can hit those vents and get underneath the escalators, run up the right side and hug that wall, and then you can look and see if someone's watching over A, kill them, and then sometimes someone will be watching on that heady over B. Usually no one is.
Yeah.
And then I just run straight through and I'm in their spawn.
Right.
Immediately.
Right. Yeah.
And for that map, I always run the 74U silenced.
Yeah.
It's always that map.
Yeah.
And then I'm just wreaking havoc up there.
Right. Yeah. That map, I mean, I always do the, if we're spawning or if we're defending, I always go like where
down the stairs,
down the record, like where the record store is.
Yeah.
Go down the stairs and hit 18.
Yeah,
and watch that little tiny room, like that utility room, whatever you want to call it. And then I'll watch to the left of me because there's usually like one or two guys coming out of that. I think it's like the Radio Shack or whatever. I don't know
the radio store.
Yeah, radio store. Yeah. There's like always a couple guys there, and they're always looking from there trying to hit up top eskies.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm like, dude, you faded? You're not going to hit that shot, dude. What the hell? Yeah. It like never works out for them. So I'm always just catch them napping and I'm like, see ya?
Yeah.
You know?
It's funny because like when we're attacking, like you usually like go that area through the radio shop.
Yeah.
I always go the other way.
Yeah.
And then when we're defending, I run straight up the middle. I literally fly off the escalators and try to get underneath the arcade area.
Yeah.
And if I can get control of that, I'll jump to the top of the arcade area, pick someone off there.
Yeah.
And then I drop down into the escalator shaft, not the elevator shaft.
Yep.
And I stay around there.
Yeah. So, I mean, that map, I do like the construction of it. I mean, it's a little weird, like spawn area. I think for not for both sides. More the one where you spawn outside is like that's a massive area.
Yeah, to spawn. And for the most part, like we don't really ever push that.
Never.
Because that's when we're defending.
Yeah.
But when we're attacking and you're spawning just at the chocolate shop,
yeah, right.
like you're just stuck.
Yeah, you're screwed.
Yeah.
And there you have nowhere to go.
Yeah, you have the chocolate shop.
Yeah, that's it.
And that little room to the outside.
Yeah. Which we didn't even know about until like later we started pushing up spawns. We're like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
the candy man.
Yeah, right. Yeah, straight up, dude. Smoking them in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, Pines. It was in season 1 with what was it with? With Raid.
Season 1 with
It says Express was in season 1.
Yeah, it came out towards the end of season 1.
Yeah, it came. It's kind of weird. Yeah.
But we won't go over to the gunfight maps.
No, we don't really play the gunfight. I mean, we play gunfight. I mean, they're good. It says Mansion. Yo, I never played Mansion in my life, dude.
Mansion.
We
played it.
Have we?
Yeah, but it doesn't come into rotation a lot though.
Oh, okay.
I think we played it like twice.
I was gonna say I don't know.
We ran into Arstees and a Beezy.
Did we play Mansion with them though?
No, we played
Ubon, Game Show, and
KGB and ICBM.
Yeah, we played all those. That's why I don't remember Mansion. Mansion's season 2, so it looks like it just came out.
Yeah.
We
played it.
We played Mansion, dude. I remember you. I don't know, bro. KGB though, that's where we beat those boys.
Yeah.
Shout out to them. Well, they probably don't even
who was the
that.
guy that tossed for them?
Oh,
what was his name?
Oh no, I remember. Oh man,
I can't remember
what was his name?
But that dude straight up tossed. Like,
yeah, dude,
if that guy wasn't on that team, we wouldn't have beaten them.
No chance. Oh, what was his name?
I can't remember.
But
Abizi was going off. It was so funny.
Oh my god. Yeah, that it's so crazy too that we remember that like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
But they probably have no idea. Like they could care less.
Yeah.
But we were losing.
It's crazy that they're 21. Like, dude, we could be boys with them.
Yeah.
Arcides, Abizi, if you guys are listening. Yeah.
Yeah, those guys. It's crazy.
No, they seem so chill though.
They do.
It'd be so fun to hang out with.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome. That's what I really like about the Call of Duty League too is all these guys are our age.
Yeah.
You know, give or take a year or two older or younger.
Yeah. +2, -2.
Yeah. And yeah, they're all
They'd be so chill to hang out with.
Yeah, they all just seem like the coolest dudes in the
Yeah.
world. Like they're super chill. You know, it doesn't seem like any of those guys have these massive inflated egos you may see from like other pro athletes.
Yeah.
You know, like you'd see in the NFL where these dudes are getting paid like obscene money and all that stuff.
But playing them was so sick. We were on Abizi's stream.
Yeah,
those guys are nasty.
Couldn't believe it.
I won't forget that night. That was awesome.
Never.
It's funny that they probably don't even. They're like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
like they just played us, and we're like, yo, these guys are insane.
Yeah, yeah. That was so fun. I remember when you were playing too, you were tossing hard the first game.
Dude,
you were
the first couple of
dude,
games.
I can't. I'm like, regain.
Yeah, because I was freaking out that we were playing them.
I was like, these kids suck. And I'm like, no, they don't.
Yeah.
I'm like, they're world champs.
We got to hype each other up.
I'm like, dude, these kids are awful.
I mean, once we played them a few times, I was like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, you get used to it. But yeah, gunfight's pretty fun in this game. I enjoy it.
They are, they're both 21.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Like, we could be boys with them.
Yeah.
Like, they seem so
We're
chill.
older than them.
Yeah.
It's like.
But we played a lot of 2v2 in
MW.
That's all we played.
Yeah. That was the saving grace of that game for me.
Yeah.
I
don't
hated
need to go into
game.
that.
Yeah. I don't want to start getting down at the end of the day here. That was not a fun game. Fire Team, we've played it a fair amount.
It's fun.
Yeah, that game's
fun.
It's fun.
It's like a small version of Warzone.
Yeah.
Because there's like an objective that we have to play.
Yeah.
But I mean, we've kind of stopped playing that just because Season 2 came out, trying to rank up.
So once like we kind of cool it on once we hit Master Prestige for Season 2 and we're cruising through the ranks, we'll be good with that.
Yeah.
And then we saw at the end there's like a little the zombies maps. Dead Ops, I've never played it on this game. Die Machine, I mean. Yeah, the zombies maps are. I like zombies in this game.
Yeah, zombies is fun in this.
Yeah, and again, same thing. I think it's on the back
Firebase.
burner. It's on the back burner because it's just not.
Not our main priority. We mainly play multiplayer. We're multiplayer guys.
Yeah, that's it.
But that was all the maps that we went.
Yeah,
because originally, there's only 8 maps when they first announced this game.
That was a huge problem with this game.
Yeah, we won't dive deep into that, but 8 maps isn't enough.
No.
It should be more.
Definitely. It should be a lot more.
But I guess like the way we can like end this is like, what's your favorite map out of the base set?
Ooh,
out of the 8. Not like you have too many to pick out of, but
I mean, if I had to play one and I'm playing it all day.
Yeah. 24/7.
They're making a playlist 24/7. Honestly, man, I'm probably thinking Moscow. Like, I didn't even throw Moscow in my other when I was saying a couple minutes before, like, oh yeah, my favorite.
Yeah.
Moscow, because I mean it's one of my favorites, but that you can have a lot of different strats on that map and a lot of different play styles. I would say Crossroads is up there too, but Crossroads is just like
it can get
repetitive.
Yeah, it can because it's just so much. It's small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very sub-oriented for me at least.
Yeah. I would go with I would go with Moscow or Garrison.
Yeah.
Probably Moscow more just because again, like there are just so many different things you can do on that map. I'll go with Moscow.
The map I can remove from the playlist forever.
Worst.
That's easy. Miami
Worst map.
all day.
Yep.
All day.
I would agree. Miami.
If it wasn't Miami, say Miami didn't exist, I'm probably getting rid of I don't know. It's either probably Armada or the Pines.
I would get rid of Armada.
Yeah, those are like. I mean, I would get rid of Armada over the Pines.
Yeah.
But those are two maps that I'm just like very. I'm very meh about.
Yeah.
Like they're good, but
yeah, I like Pines more than Armada.
Yeah.
But
so yeah, that's basically it.
Miami. We both agree that we can get rid of that.
Yeah.
Both agree that Moscow is the best map out of the 8 in our opinions.
Yeah.
If we have to include all the maps right now, like including Season 1 and 2, I'm gonna go Raid. Just
same.
Raid's so much fun.
Yeah, and of the maps they play right now in the CDL, they play on now Apocalypse, Checkmate, Express, Garrison. I believe they still play on Garrison.
Yeah.
Miami, Moscow, and Raid.
Yeah.
So they play on, what is that? I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maps.
Yeah. And it's different game modes. Not
Yeah.
all these maps are used in every game mode.
Yeah. So seven maps out of the, what is that, 14 maps
Yeah.
that are in the game currently. So half of them. It's not bad.
Yeah.
So it gives some good variety.
Yeah. My favorite map to watch is Raid.
Yeah.
S&D, Hardpoint, and Control.
Yeah. I'd agree. But yeah, I mean, so that's the thing. This game has pretty good maps overall.
Mhm.
I just wish at launch they had put more in.
Yeah.
You know, and I have my opinions too about the recycling of maps. I do like it, but there's a part of me that wishes they could, you know, develop new maps.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for some fresh stuff. But it does give that nostalgia that I
Yeah.
think a lot of people yearn for.
Mm-hmm. But, and we went through those maps like, what, it's been about an hour? Yeah, an
About
hour? That was good.
Yeah,
We
not
did
too,
good,
not
good
too
timing.
bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Um,
So let us know if
give your opinion. What's your favorite map?
If you agree, yeah. What's your favorite map? Your least favorite map? We gave some of our favorites. If you think we're absolutely faded,
Yeah.
we have the worst map choice ever. Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, let us know. We want to know what everybody else thinks.
Yeah,
I would imagine that
most people.
yeah,
are
most
the
people
same.
would agree with us.
Yeah,
Just because Miami always gets voted out,
yeah,
never gets voted.
yeah,
But I think that's pretty much it.
yeah. That is
Right?
pretty much it. Another thing to kind of changing gears here at the end. Talking about the CDL
Mm-hmm.
for the end of the podcast here. Last couple of minutes before we wrap it up. Right?
Yeah.
Shocking. The CDL is going on this weekend.
Yeah.
Whoa, never knew it. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's not a major.
Just exhibition
yeah.
matches. The home series.
Yeah, the home series going on right now. Just going on live, looking at it. 35,000 people watching it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's because FaZe is playing right now.
Oh, who are they playing?
They're playing the
Subliners?
Toronto Ultra.
Oh, the Ultra.
Yeah, Ultra with
Shout out Insight.
Yeah.
That dude, insane first match.
Insane.
Poor guy.
Unfortunately, they're down 2-0 right now.
Yeah, well, they're
playing
playing.
FaZe.
Yeah, they're playing FaZe.
They're playing the two guys that we had mentioned earlier, RCs and Abizi.
We played them.
We played those two guys. I'm looking at their faces right now, and I literally can't believe we played against those guys.
Yeah. Shout out to the boys.
Shout out to RC Abizi and Simp and Cell.
We'll
Don't know
mi-
them as well, but
We'll meet you one day.
yeah, we will meet them one day.
We
One day.
promise that. We'll meet you
Yeah,
guys
it's a
one day.
guarantee. We have to. But yeah, Ultra, they're playing FaZe. That's going to be a tough one. If they lose that, they can't be that devastated about that one. That's a tough game.
Yeah.
But Ultra, yeah, their new guy, Insight, we talked about him last week. I mean,
The rookie.
yeah. I mean, his yeah. It says that he set the S&D kill record. That's what it says.
In this game.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I guess so. Yeah, right there. Looking at this,
Mhm.
we just have a little quick thing pulled up. Yeah, he set the S&D kill record
Yeah.
on Miami.
Yeah. 18 kills?
18 kills.
Man. 18
and they
kills.
lost.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I think
Yeah.
Krim holds the overall record at 20.
I think you're right. Yeah.
But, dude, what a debut out of that guy.
yeah, so
Shout out Insight.
yeah, wish him
Good
the
for
best
him.
of luck going forward. I mean, that's unbelievable. So, yeah, and then a couple more games. Probably when we wrap this up, we're gonna go check out the last couple of games going on.
Yeah.
And then the rest of this weekend. And yeah, I think next weekend they're also having more games.
Yeah. I think it's for the next, 2 or 3 weeks, and then the major.
Yeah.
So I think it's 3 or 4 weeks in between the majors.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just wanted to. We're not gonna go
No.
talk about them.
No.
Definitely go watch.
Yeah, good games. Definitely, they're
Yeah.
all gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
And you can always check them out on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube, Call
Yeah.
of Duty League, the CDL. They're gonna be playing again next week, so definitely watch the games.
Yeah.
This episode's coming out tomorrow on
Yeah,
Monday.
On Monday, 8 a.m.
Yeah, so definitely go watch the games because we want more people to watch this.
Right, that's all we want. Yeah, so I can't do the math in my head. The Monday's gonna be the 22nd, so I don't know what day that is. Thursday, Friday. What'll that be, 25th, 26th, something like
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna play on Thursday.
Yeah. When this comes out, the 25th, 26th, look them up on YouTube.
Yeah.
Call of Duty League.
Go watch.
They'll be streaming them live in the evening. Yeah, gonna be amazing games. When the major happens, go make your bracket on the Call of Duty League.
Oh yeah,
Bunch of fun.
Yeah, join our league, the COD Casuals, our bracket.
Yeah.
That'd be fun to see what everyone else thinks.
Yeah, if you want, go on there. Yeah, COD Casuals.
Yeah.
It's on CallDutyLeague.com for the brackets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my bracket was chalked last one, so, you know.
Mine was too. I think everybody's was.
I think, yeah, everybody's was chalked, unless you have, you know, you've got a mind into the future.
But I think that's it, right?
Yeah, I
want to say again, like, shout out to the people in the UK. Man, that got me gassed when I saw that.
Yeah, it still got me gassed.
That's crazy.
Amazing.
Shout out to that person, because the fact that someone's like taking the time to even listen to us just talk about something we love it's sick.
Oh yeah. That's the thing. You know, we love talking about this. So anytime hearing other people who may be interested and are hopefully enjoying it too. I mean, man, we can't appreciate you enough.
Yeah,
that's so big. So in particular to, you know, any other U.S. fans who are checking us out, we love you.
Yeah,
but
we recognize it.
Yeah, we recognize it. We check it. We're not aloof.
Yeah,
but yeah, those UK guys too, man, that's massive.
Yeah,
we can't thank you enough.
But yeah, I think we can wrap it up there.
Yeah. So it's been a great episode. We thank you all for tuning in, listening to us. Again, leave any feedback that you have. Yeah, you can shoot us at a Gmail that we have. It's linked on our Twitter at the COD Casuals.
Yeah, at the COD Casuals.
Yep.
On YouTube, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Yep. All major platforms. Please check us out at the COD Casuals.
Comment, subscribe.
Yeah, turn on notification bell. Yeah, we're doing these once a week. We've been on schedule, so I'm proud about that.
Oh yeah, very happy.
Yeah, so we're still on that schedule, uploading Monday 8 a.m. So be on the lookout. This is episode 5, and yeah, we'll see you next week on episode 6.
Episode 6,
past the halfway mark.
Yep.
So we hope you enjoyed this episode. Again, you know, please leave us any feedback. And yeah, it's been the COD Casuals. I'm Mike.
I'm Justin.
And thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you all next week. All right?
See you guys.
Peace.